Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe.
Hi, I'm Rena.
And I'm Shira.
And today we are playing and reviewing Honeybuzz, a game by Elf Creek Games that is, well, I mean, it's pretty to look at, but more than that, I mean, timestamps down below if you want to jump to any particular relevant section, but we're going to play through the game and then go through the review, what we liked, didn't like, all of that. And so to start off, basic introduction to the game is this is going to be a game where it's, I believe they called it Beeple placement, or Beeples, or whatever it is, or something, just Beeples. You're going to have, instead of meeples, you have bees, Beeples, that are your workers, so to speak. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking your workers and putting them on different spots in order to acquire different tiles to slowly develop your hive. As you enclose your hive, you'll generate certain types of nectar. So as you build certain shapes, you'll look at your center over here, you'll generate types of nectar, and then the goal from there is to try to acquire these nectar tiles that will go into your hive, matching those particular shapes. And whenever you enclose a circle of shapes, you'll also get different actions around there. So you're trying to balance the creation of these enclosures, the actions you will gather, which are, we'll go through them as we start taking them, and then the nectar tiles that will go in your hive, which will then generate nectar, which you'll then take to the market to either sell that nectar directly and or to do specific custom orders. That's going to be a basic high-level overview. From there, we'll walk through things as they come up across the game. End of the game, you're going to get points for these various things you scored, you'll get points for all of your money, and you'll also get points for the various goals that are up over there. Now, we haven't talked about first player, so who wants to go first? Any particular goal, preference?
Don't particularly care.
Okay, so sure, if you want to hand me 5 money, and then you take 10 and 15 respectively, and I'll just go ahead and go first.
Which direction are we going?
We're going to go clockwise, as we always do. So Shira's going to get 10, and I will get 5, and we'll go ahead and
15?
do that. 15, yes indeed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place a worker in order to take a benefit. Most of the time, that's going to be basically taking one of these various tiles. There's going to be 6 different tiles. All of them come with specific actions on them, and those actions will be useful. I should probably return this tile that I took over there, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I will briefly cover the goals, because that way you haven't seen them yet. The 3 goals we have are the first person to get a nectar of each of all 4 types. The first person to get 10 workers. We're going to start with 1. We can build out our workers. I don't know if we've ever done 10 workers, but
I got a lot of workers one time.
I usually get a lot of workers.
Yeah.
a lot is not 10.
I know.
10 is all.
10 is all?
10 is all.
Is that the max?
I believe.
I don't think I've ever gotten all my workers.
I have
And there we are. We're back to the same starting page again. Okay, and then most empty cells in a straight line, which is a very interesting one.
What's an empty cell?
Empty cells are going to be, yeah, those are empty cells.
Oh.
So how many of those can you build out in a straight line?
I don't know. I've never tried.
I am curious, how does that even work? You can't build out a straight line of them, can you?
I mean, you can.
No, the nature, I guess in theory you can keep building out in theory, but doesn't the straight line just kind of end at a certain point?
Well, then there will be a space here. So.
Does it mean touching? It says straight line. I don't know what that means. We'll figure that one out. Okay, cool. So perhaps I'll be Googling that one mid-game. We'll find out shortly. But in any case, we'll go ahead and start off, and I will take this, and I don't know what I'm doing at all, but I guess given the fact that we need to generate tiles...
Should I go first? I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm doing this now because I think we apparently need these. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to slot this in. This is going to be the action that lets you generate more little Beeples. And I'm going to slot that over there, which is going to immediately create the nectar tile section over there. And that's going to give me a fan action. I actually don't want to put it there. I'm going to change my action already. And then we're going to go over here, which means I'm going to generate 2 meeples because I have one generation over here, 1 generation over here. And then this is going to be moving in the meadow, letting me move around the board. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and take 2 of my tiles, which are pink. And I'll put them in the hive over here, which means when I recall my workers, I will get extra Beeples back.
You do?
And then, I'm going to go ahead.
You enclose the what? Oh, there you go.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my Beeple over here, which actually works out nicely because I'll move on this one, taking this and slotting it in because those edges match nicely. And then go ahead.
Took my move.
Yeah, exactly. He did take my move.
So when you guys said, we're just going to, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, that was what I was planning on doing.
I'm just going to go ahead and Google the tile now while you guys go ahead and start.
It's a little irritating.
It's a little bit irritating, so now you're going to have to wait because now I have to redo my entire move. So you'll have to wait for a moment.
It's fine with me because now I have to do it too.
Additionally, if you see us at any point looking up or readjusting the camera, it's because we talked beforehand whether there's enough space to actually encompass our what's it called, and I don't know whether there's enough space.
Rena and I are positive that there is not enough space, and Alex thinks that there is.
There's not.
Right, there's not, but we can prove them wrong.
This is not going to work.
Why?
There's no room. Actually, I could do that. Okay, fine. I will go here, and I will take this.
Please don't steal. No, don't steal my action.
And then I will go here.
Hold on. This is going all the way up there because I'm preparing for my action.
Okay, so wait, there's a bunch of things that happen here. This, I create the nectar right away.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. I forgot what this is. Take any one of the other 5 hive actions.
Yeah.
Even then that you were right. Okay, I apparently will be taking another bee because that just makes sense. And then I did my 2 foraging actions because I moved twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm doing the exact same thing that you did. Oh, wait. Is it with every bee there that you have to do
You have
another
to pay
bee?
2 bees. I'm sorry.
You're evil.
I am not evil.
I will go here. Take this.
Wait, is it that? Yeah, it's every single one that you have. Whenever you go, if there's 1 bee, you have to pay more than 1 bee.
Yep.
Right. It's not just only your bees that count.
Indeed.
Fine. I'm still sticking with what I chose, but I'm not sure where I'm placing it yet.
Take your time. We are fine. Because now we have to rethink. You didn't fan your stuff yet.
What?
You don't have any honey yet?
So for instance, it looks like this, I think. So it doesn't, I believe, now we're going to play it this way, just in case. I'm going to get clarification. So first of all, they're part of an expansion that was a little unclear, but
Okay.
there's a bunch of threads about it. I think it means even just looking in a straight line, how many empty cells you have in that line. It doesn't say most empty line. It doesn't say most empty cells in a row in a straight line. Just look at a line, see how many empty cells there are.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
You both took your turns?
I took my turn.
Okay, great. So it's going to be time for a recall action. I'm going to go ahead and recall my various Beeples over here. And then, it's going to be your turn.
It's your turn
sure.
again.
Okay.
It's your turn now.
And that was quick. And I'm going to go
How it
ahead
always is.
and place this. Oh, when you do a recall, you also get to move one on these hives. So technically, we can all do that. I'm going to go ahead and move up here so I'm adjacent to a few things.
Wait, don't want to move there.
And then when it comes back to my turn...
Yes, I did.
Oh, so one thing we didn't really cover, but the reason they couldn't go there when I did is because whenever you have a spot, so if I go here, for instance, then you'd have to put a stack of 2 for the next person to go there, which, since you start with 1, you absolutely cannot do, just because, you know, the way things work. And from there, I think I'm going to go ahead, and this would be a movement action. I don't care about the movement so much, although the movement could be useful to a degree if I want to fill that one up, and that one doesn't help me at all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to take a movement one. So I'm going to go here, do that, slot this into the hive over here. I don't know if I want to do that one yet. I'm going to go ahead and slot into the hive over here. Okay, so your turn. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go to the fanning action. Let's go here. This is here, which allows me to take this one here, and then I have 2 foraging actions and a fan action, so I immediately take this.
Okay.
You foraged by picking that up, didn't you?
No, is it? Well, is it when you forage you immediately pick it up, or is it as soon as you create the
No,
thing
you
pick it
have
up?
to forage. You have to be using this icon over there to do that.
Fine. Okay, so then I have 1 forage left. So where am I going? Ooh, I can go here, and I will take 1 pollen.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, I haven't been paying attention to the first round, so as usual, if we make any horrific mistakes, let us know in the comments down below. There's usually one thing or another that we
There's
end up
always one
missing.
thing that we do wrong.
Okay, sure, one over there. Now the question is, do I want to maximize my actions, or do I just want to take
I
a
move
forage?
And no, I take this first.
Mm-hmm.
That's my forage action. I generate 2. Can you put 2 of my bees up there? I can't reach my pile.
2 of your bees. Okay, you are blue.
I'm always blue.
Yes, you are blue. Blue.
And then I get 5 money.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 2 meeples over here to take another forage action. So what I'm going to do is as follows. I'm building this out like so, and then I'm going to do this. So ready?
Yes,
So I got 3 forage actions. I did 2 things at once. So I'm going to have these 3 forage actions, and then I'm going to have these actions. So a whole lot's happening here. So first I'm going to
What
move
did
1.
you place?
I placed this like this,
I see.
closing off 2 at once, which I don't know if we've done
I don't
before.
think we've ever done that before.
Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and do these 3 first. So that's going to be 1 and taking a thing, because I'm not taking anything there. Then moving 2 and taking this one to fill the hive. And then moving 3 and taking this one to fill this hive area over here.
Very nice.
So that's going to be that. But then I get to do these actions. So I'm going to take 2 of these, which means I'm going to just go ahead and I don't have anywhere to go yet. So I think I'm going to head over here and take this. And then I'm going to move up 1 and take this. These are just nectar tiles. Nectar can be sold at the market. And then lastly, I have a fan generation and a wild. So my fan generation, I'm going to put my fan over here, which allows me to generate in all touching areas, which means I get one of these. That's not true. Yeah, I do get that one. I get that one, this one, and this one. So the 3 cheaper types of honey are generated. And lastly, I get a wild, which I think, given the situation, the right move might be to sell at market, except I need the expensive one to sell to those, which is unfortunate. I didn't plan around that. I need to get that.
Where do you have sell at market?
Okay. This is a wild decree. But because I have the wild decree, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sell at market. I'm going to sell my 3 nectar for, and I forgot to do it over here, I'm going to sell my 3 nectar for 21 and lower this by 1. Sure. Can I have 21 coins? Rena, you can take your turn.
What did you just do?
He sold nectar.
I sold my nectar.
Pollen.
Pollen. I saw my pollen at the market.
Nectar is the gummy.
It's the gummy stuff.
It is the gummy stuff. By the way, this is going to be the Kickstarter version with absolutely delightful components. Components here are, well, I mean, incredible. This is Elf Creek Games. If you haven't been following this stuff, that's the first player marker, an actual honey stick. And don't get me wrong, honey sticks are not that exciting. You can get them left, right, and center. But if they're in a board game, now they're exciting.
These are so much fun to play with. They are
Gummy.
so
They're gummified. They're just gummified.
sensory.
Yeah, Elf Creek Games, if you want to just send me an extra pack full of these
Gummies, you'd make us all
you're going to
happy.
make her very happy. I'll be a little happy. She'll be very happy.
That is true.
Well, yeah, because I burst something that had liquid all over your dining room.
No.
Yes,
First
glitter.
it had
Glitter.
glitter.
Sure, sir?
Glitter.
I
Yes,
got
it's your
very
turn.
wet. Oh, I have to recall. I don't have any bees.
And bees.
Do you do anything else when you recall?
Yes, you get to
You
move
move
one.
out-
But you don't get to
you-
collect nectar when you do that movement. I'm going to go ahead and move as well.
Pointless. So she makes sure you get some for thing first. Okay. Now, are you
Do
moving
that.
her?
I'll go ahead and move. Why not? Okay.
Okay, I am also going to
You just
recall.
called it nectar.
Actually,
again.
I will not move. I called nectar again?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I will get the gaming terms wrong. Maybe that's why we messed up in rules. Okay, and then Shira, your turn.
Yay.
Yay.
I wanted to do some stuff.
So while you do this stuff, I'll just go through the tile action so everyone knows what's going on. Top left over there is going to be the way you generate more beeples for your colony. The one below it is the only tile that actually costs money. It costs 5 money to actually go there, and that's because it gives you a wild action. So you're paying a premium, but you get a lot of flexibility. Below that's going to be money. Every time you activate that one, you get 5. You get 5. What's it called? Coins. Then top right over here is going to be how you move slowly through this meadow and whatnot, trying to gather whatever. Down here is going to be the fan action. That's how every time you activate that is how you generate nectar, but only if there is a spot, and actually nectar, not pollen like I was saying nectar before. But so you put a fan out and you generate anything the fan is touching, so you can get a nice little pop-up generation, but then you kind of need to sell it or empty it before you can do that again. And then lastly we have over here, which is how you actually sell to market. Did I sell to market when I wasn't legally allowed to? Oh no, I did. I used a wild. That's why. I'm trying to remember how I did that. This is going to be how you sell to the market when you don't have a wild. Those are going to be the 6 core actions. So the whole game comes down to trying to build out and develop your hive in a way that most efficiently benefits those core actions and lets you, well, sell, buy, generate, all those good things faster and better than all the other bees.
Yes. And then I have a bee. I'm going to make 2 bees.
2 bees. 2
I
more
have a
bees.
wild.
Oh, are you going for? You're really going for that. Okay, cool. So so she's going for this, which is going to give her 20 points if she's the first person to generate 10 bees. Solid strategy to go for. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, my turn. I should probably figure out what I'm going to do. You went to the bee generation already.
Yes.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't know if I really want to mimic you. I want to be special and unique all by myself.
Okay.
So, hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take a sell to market tile. I'm going to take a sell to market tile over here and put that into my hive accordingly like so. And to your turn, Rena.
No, I'm debating where she go. Go here and take this.
It's unfortunate that you did that. Unfortunate, I say. Okay.
Exhibit A.
That's cool. That's still on the board. That counts. We'll talk about the space issue later, but
Is it my turn?
yes. No, she didn't complete a circle, so it's your turn.
So I completed a circle here.
And you should have taken all the benefits. Did you not do so?
No, I did not.
Yeah, someone below commented on this already. They already timestamped it. And they're like, at 14:21,
Yes,
you
yes,
forgot.
yes,
Rena
yes.
forgot to take her thing. But you can go edit
I
that
did
comment.
just pay for my wild that I took.
Solid choice. Are you telling me or the commenter down below?
Commenter.
The commenter down below. Hi, commenter. She paid for it. Sure, let me know when you're done.
I have 1 movement action, which I'm going to use to move down here, and I'm not collecting anything, so I get this.
Okay.
And then I'm generating 2 more bees, please.
2 more bees. Bees. Shira, wow. You're not even like pretending to try here. Okay.
You need to be secretive?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just not,
Why
I
be
don't know.
secretive?
Okay. So I don't know what I want to do. Always something. There's always something that I want to do. I could go ahead and do that. That's not the worst. Let's go ahead and do some bee generation.
You've ruined all your straight lines already.
Me?
I'm so proud of you.
Who? You know me.
You.
No, a straight line like this. This is my straight line right now.
that one?
Yeah, that's one. You didn't see it?
No,
You didn't see
I
that
thought
straight
you were
line?
doing this one.
Oh, you gotta pay attention to the straight line. There's a straight line there. There's a straight line everywhere.
I see.
Straight line here, straight line there. I could do
Reno
this.
still has one.
I think I will do that, actually. That's a good move. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to bee generation, which I feel... You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I refuse to engage in your
gonna
little
be
game.
special?
I refuse to engage in your games. Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put this out like so. See, continuing my straight line. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I get a sail. I don't want a sail. I don't want a sail. I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. So I'm going to first do this action, which is going to let me move here and put this into my hive. Okay. Then I'm going to do I don't have a fan action, so I'm not going to do a fan action. I can do a sale and a gain 5 money. Can I have, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and sell something. I think I'm going to sell this one, which is going to be the wildflower. It's going to go down by 1, and I'll take 6 money plus my 5. Can I have 11 money, Shira? 11 money. And Rena, it's your turn. That's my turn. That's my turn. That's my turn. So ultimately, money is going to be a factor in the game. Game end is going to be triggered
really like
either when 2 of these 3 tiles are fully empty. These are special orders. When 2 or 3 of these stacks are empty, the game end will trigger. Or alternatively, when most of these are down to the bottom row. I think 4 to 5, if I'm not mistaken, are
calling?
down to the bottom
I
row.
have to.
Send it your turn.
Okay. Well, now that you recalled, boom. I'm taking that.
I only had one bee
Okay.
left, and every bee had a.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's a special action. It makes me feel special, is what I mean to say. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down
Cinder,
over here.
you took my tile.
Oh no, I took your tile. I'm so sad about this. I feel bad. I don't feel bad, in case that wasn't clear. Should have been clear from the way I was saying
It's
it.
my turn? Okay.
And when you recalled, you got a free movement.
I
Yes,
did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did that.
I did that too.
Excellent.
I will go here. And take this. And what was I?
So looking at the camera, we're still on. Still got our colonies on camera right now. We'll see how long they last, but we'll just
don't
occasionally
worry.
be peeking up, taking a look. Rena's like, no, I'll specifically build my hive out. Going, oh no, look at this hive. It's going all the way off the table. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sad.
I wended. Your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay,
your
I'm
turn.
going to go ahead and recall my various beeples. Oh, when I went here, I forgot to actually put
Put a
a beeple
beeple?
in the hive. Did I? No, I didn't do that. That's why. Because I didn't do it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and recall my meeples. I get a free movement. I will choose to use that movement. Okay, your turn, yeah.
Oh, I am going to go here.
That is a solid choice.
It is.
To you, Shira. These are 2 that you put together? Are those? Yeah, so stack
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so this is my circle, but I put the other things going out. Should
Yes.
I have done the other way around?
However you want. You can do it however you want. The question is what type of shape you're trying to build, what you're trying to connect, which ones you're trying to activate in different orders.
Can I go?
a second,
I think she built a circle, so possibly not.
Foraging.
Adding something to your special circle. This is my special circle.
That's not the right direction.
No, got it. Angle it a bit. Yep, there we go. And then you can generate.
I am.
So she's going to place her fan. She's imagining the process of placing a fan. She knows what it is. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
I'm just debating.
Commenter 417 sure minds. At 1523, Rena forgot to put her fan down before she generated. By the way, I really do like it when
should
people
put down
comment. I
my
like it because it
fan
reminds me to be on top of my
where
game.
I
I also like the process of talking about it and talking about Commenter
Where's your turn?
423.
My turn?
Yes.
Commenter 424, by the way, he's my favorite. Okay, Rena Shira went ahead and paid 5 for that one.
Yep.
I did.
Yep, excellent. Okay.
I closed a circle, so give me a minute to complete my actions.
Mm-hmm.
I am moving, using a wild to
Yep.
move here
Yep.
and collect this,
Yep.
and move here,
All reasonable things to do.
collect this.
All things that you should do.
Very nice.
So there.
And so there.
And now
Who are you so daring?
She finished the thingy.
Okay. My turnsies?
She gets 20 points.
You get 20 points to
Yes,
get the
so
work.
I didn't generate the.
Oh, she didn't
I
generate them. They
them.
didn't.
I need to.
She has
I
to generate
need
them
to
still.
generate it.
Yep. Is it my turn though?
Yes.
Oh, and I get 2 workers. Can you put 2 of my workers up there?
Yes, 2. Only 2. You still got one left over here. Oh well.
Aw, shucks.
Okay. Oh no. Alright, it's my turn. Rena went there. That's going to be there. I think I'm going to go ahead and I need to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and place this here because I need to. And I'm going to put this over here, which is going to allow me to get a movement, a birth, and a sail. Sail's kind of not what I want to do, but whatever. So movement first. I'm going to go ahead and move over here. That's not me. And I'm going to take this tile over here and put that down like so. Then I'm going to have a birth, which means I get one of my tiles back because I've been low on tiles there. Forgot to play the right game. And then I get a sale, which means I'm going to sell one of my resources. I don't really care particularly, so I think I'll go ahead and sell this one. And I'm going to sell that for 7 money. Sure, can I have 7 money? Yeah, the market lowers each time, like we talked about already. And Rena, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm just debating what I want to do right now.
Thank you, sure.
That works for me just fine. Okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a different strategy than usual because I'm doing a lot of small sales, which usually I try to build up for the big sales. It hasn't been been working out for me, so I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
Do we not start out with a sale?
No, I don't believe you do, actually.
You start
with
four.
the wild. Yeah. You start with only 4 tiles. One of them is a wild, and I don't think you have the money generation either.
You don't.
Okay. Rena, let me know you're done.
I just finished this. I get 10.
Did you?
You get 10.
Did
Nice.
you do your move?
I did
me?
mine.
Your piece was on a different spot before, right?
Yes, I switched my
Okay,
move.
that was my question. Because
Sorry.
I was planning for that and took this.
Okay.
Really matter. I'm going here. For my fan action, I'm fanning here.
There you go. Now she has. Now she gets the 20 points.
Unless there's... Where is
Wait, 20
this?
points again? What do you mean? Oh, no, she's going to generate.
now
Okay,
she's
now
gonna
she's doing
generate.
it. Yes.
First, I'm doing... My fan was here. First, I'm doing my wild to move here
Yep.
and pick this up.
Nice.
And
Then fan.
then
This
fan.
should also probably be over here.
Yeah. I was working on it. And then fan.
Okay.
Okay.
Over here at the market.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
So you're building all those
One.
little thingies. Oh, no.
2.
Oh, no.
Yes, that's 20 points. That's what
She's
I said.
getting 20 points for getting
Yes.
the thingy.
Yeah,
the negative
yes.
type.
Yes, what
No,
did you
I'm
think I was
supposed to
talking
do
about?
that first.
You are very far from doing that first.
No. I have all 4 types. I just don't have them there.
Yeah, I know.
No, we
I was
know.
racing against you.
Okay, fine.
I won.
Okay.
No sympathies.
My turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's not at all what's supposed to be happening. But I guess, given the situation at hand, I think I'll go ahead and take this cheap tile, because it's cheap now. And I'll take it while I still can. And then it's your turn, sweetie.
I only have 1 left, so I'm going to recall. And take a free movement. Your turn.
Probably go here. Take this. Sorry, I knocked one over. Are you able to fix
It's all
it
good.
for me?
It's all good. I'm just looking at my hive and trying to analyze it. Also noticing that all our hives are still on camera for now.
For now.
For now. Just a little private side bet that's going on.
Okay. Using the wild
Okay.
to move and forward.
Also, this is a lot of
Taking
engine
this.
building going on. We haven't really made a lot of progress in the actual sales, but it's all good. We're still just
So when you
generating
move
things.
in
Generate
forge
my
and
last
you
bee.
land on here, I could automatically have taken
You
it.
could take only if you're doing a forge, actually.
I did.
Then yes,
no,
you
I
can.
had my an extra movement from
That's
when.
fine.
Is
We didn't
that's not-
talk about
that's
paying
not
for extra
foraging.
movement. Yeah.
The wild movement when you recall is not foraging.
No, that's not
It's
foraging.
just
I always
movement.
forgot.
By the way, we forgot to talk
paying
about it. You could pay extra to move further. You basically have to pay, I think if I recall correctly, it's 2 money for each extra movement,
think
if I
so.
recall.
I don't remember.
Just let me know when you're done.
Yeah. What's the fan again?
The fan lets
Okay,
you
so
generate
generate honey.
generating how you generate nectar. There's nectar tiles, and that's going to be the tiles you actually have that generate nectar, and there's going to be generating the nectar itself.
2. I have a sale action. I'm selling these 2.
Okay, and that means that's going to give her a free... So you're taking this card, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, so she's going to get effectively 7 points at the end of the game, but she also... These 3 cards give you an extra bonus. In her case,
And
it's a
then
fan
I'm
bonus.
fanning right here and generating all them back.
You okay?
This.
And then it's our turn?
This
Indeed.
and
Yeah,
a
so
star.
I'm going to go ahead and just recall my stuff, because I don't have 10 meeples like Shira does.
Such a shame.
Now, usually, actually, it's funny because I actually have fewer meeples than I usually do, beeples than I usually do, even though there's an actual effect that gives you that. So, do you also take the 20 for having 10 workers?
I don't have them yet.
You
I haven't
do.
recalled them.
I don't know. So, I'm going to give you the 20. I'd have to look it up whether you have them before, but I guarantee you'll get them before either of us.
I do.
So, you can go ahead and take those 20 points.
Okay. I was fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not actually certain. It might come down to a tie between me and Rena if we actually go for those. Probably should, although it's a little late game for it. I don't know if I actually care enough at this point. The 10 points is
Aw.
probably not worth it, because I haven't generated enough efficiency from trying to build it out. Do you want to move this, perhaps? That make your life a little easier. Go ahead.
I mean, sure.
Yep, okay.
Okay, and then I have a fan action, which I will fan here. And now
Fan
I will
here.
get 10 points.
Ooh, because you now have... I'm literally the last one to get it. I thought I was going to be the first.
Well,
I have like 3 on turn 1, basically. Not turn 1, but, you know.
you did.
Let me know when you're done.
Almost
I'm
doesn't
done.
count, except
Okay.
for hand grenades.
Sure, to your turn. It's horseshoes and hand grenades.
Whatever.
Also, Wits and Wagers. Also, Terra and America. A whole bunch of different games were almost... Timeline. Timeline almost counts. There's a lot of games where almost
Go
counts.
here.
Yep.
Take this.
Money, money, money.
Yep.
Money.
And do this. Completing another circle.
You
I
get 5 money. Sale.
It's interesting that money is points.
Yes.
Money is points, yeah.
I always find that contradiction interesting, and then I get a sale.
Well, money's
Am I
almost always
interested
points,
in-
but usually there's like a conversion
So-
of like, 10 money is worth 1 point or 5 money is worth a point. This game, money is straight up points, so you have to balance that. Like, do you want to give it 5 points for the flexibility a wild action will give you? I mean, yes, but no, but yes, but no. All these hard decisions.
Sorry, I hadn't planned what I was going to sell.
It's all good.
These balance so nicely.
There's little beeples.
Never mind. Then I can't do what I wanted. So I'm selling this and this for this.
Another fan action, so you can generate another thing.
Yep.
We're halfway through one of the order stacks. Now it's a large order, giving you more points, but a little harder to actually fulfill.
And
Because
game is triggered when one is...
when 2
Two.
full stacks are completed, or I believe when 4 of the 5 rows are down to the bottom. I believe. It might be 3 of the 5. Not certain. Wheelble's off to the
your
side.
turn.
It's one of those.
Oh, and I have a
Okay.
wild, which I'm moving and not taking anything.
And I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I know what I want to do, but it's not really proficiently able to be done at the moment.
I will admit it's interesting that my whole hive is still on camera.
Also, your whole hive, if you look at it, it looks actually like a bee. Do you see that?
I do.
But if you look at it on the camera, it really
Oh, it
looks
does.
like
It
looks like a bee.
Cool.
Whee!
I
Mine looks
think
like a frog.
I think I'm gonna go for 2 of you having
Ours
fun
are
over
both
there.
very symmetrical. Alex, this is not...
I think I'm actually gonna go for another forward situation.
He has
Cool.
6 in a
I'm
straight
gonna go for a
line,
forward
which is
situation
really
over here.
annoying.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, sure. It's like, I want to get all of them.
I do.
Okay, I'm putting this over here, which is going to give me a movement. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here. That's going to put the over here, so I get that nice and ready to go. Then it's going to give me a
No.
yes.
No.
Actually, yes.
No.
Is how it works. Yes is what you're looking for. And I'm going to
You
put
took-
this in the hive
How
over
much do
here.
you have to pay for an extra move?
I don't know. Two. Okay,
2
and then
money?
I get a fan generation. I believe it's 2 money, and my fan generation is going to go over here.
I've done it differently.
Okay, and your turn, Rena.
I have 15 money, please.
Why does it feel like there's not enough of these tiles? Are people hoarding stuff? Are people hoarding?
No. No
Yes.
hoarding.
Shira's hoarding. Look at Shira's hive. You're both hoarding.
Yes.
I haven't gotten a market thingy.
Okay.
Because you keep taking other things. Now I'll recall all of my beeples and I get,
get a free
all
movement.
10.
One singular movement, and it's my turn. Now that Shira did that, which is excellent because that's helpful, I believe I wanted to do a sell action, and then I get that action, which is helpful. Yeah, so I'm going to do a sell action. So say we all.
Nope, moving up here. Thanks.
Moving on up. Okay,
I need to move 2 places.
this one is falling off. That's a fan
Almost here.
generation.
Um,
Okay,
and my free movement after I sell.
I think I will go ahead and take a decisions. I think I'm going to go ahead and go here. Okay, that's going to give me another Beeple. I'm going to put this tile over here like so, which is going to let me do 3 things. I get to add a new Beeple to the hive, which can be helpful for when I recall. Also for possibly getting 10 points later.
Still centering this.
I'm going to go
as
ahead
a-
and I'm going to do a movement action, which is going to... Do I even care? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move this way. That's going to be 1. And then I'm going to take a nectar with that move. And then I'm going to do a sell, which I'm going to go ahead and sell this and this for this card over here. That's going to give me 9 points, and it's going to give me a free movement action. So with that movement action... sorry, sweetie. With that movement action, I'm going to go ahead and move over here and take a nectar. That's my turn.
I'm going to recall.
You mean a pollen?
A pollen. That's the one. A pollen.
Yes.
Commenter 766 at 4201. Alex referred to it as a nectar again.
Yotan.
Sorry, commenter 4206. You're right.
I need the movement
Whoa,
one.
lots of recalling going on.
Indeed.
This
Moving on.
doing this. And moving one here.
All the hives still on camera.
Taking
Still on
this.
camera.
You know, I took your worry into consideration, and I
hear.
decided to try my best.
I hear. I may not win this game, but in my mind, I win because
And
of
then I'm
this.
fanning here. And
Fine.
taking this. All right.
Okay, my turn? I think I'm just going to go ahead. The cell is tempting, but I think I'm going to go ahead. And I can't generate. Maybe I should generate. Generating's not the worst thing. Generating
right,
followed
I
by a
think I
sale.
only have one.
Okay, I'm going to go here, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm generating with the fan. So I'm loading up this fan here, which is technically still on camera. Yep, okay. And then I'm going to go, so
It's gonna
I'm,
be the first one who moves
I'm
on camera.
adding a Beeple over there.
That'd be
I am
really,
then doing
really ironic if we
I'm
found
done generating with my fan
Mm-hmm.
to load up over here. So I get 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 of this one.
2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5.
Days goodbye. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a sale. So I'm going to sell these two, which is going to be these over here. That's going to give me this card along with a movement action, which is going to go here. And I'm going to go ahead and take a nectar. Pollen. A pollen. I caught myself this time. Mina's like, I don't care. It doesn't count. You're still just saying it wrong.
You are.
You know, sweetie,
Yes.
I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do this in a specific order.
Specific
I'm
orders
going
are good.
to sell.
Ooh, this one requires a pollen.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna
Interesting.
sell-
I've never seen
Yeah,
one that
I know.
requires a pollen.
I'm going to sell these two for 12.
Okay.
Right? It's 6 money, so
Yep.
for 12.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Then I will do my fan action right there and refan them to take them right back.
Isn't it nice when you can do that?
It is.
I'm trying to coordinate.
Sure, your turn.
There's things I want to do and things I don't want to do.
Do the thing you want to do over the thing you don't want to do. I generally recommend that in life. It's a solid way to approach things.
This is annoying. I'm gonna mark it and take this and place this here.
I think I may actually get my 10 points for generating all my Beeples. We'll see. It's gonna be
I
tight.
will not.
But you're not. Yeah, you're not even
No.
trying.
No.
You're like, nope, not happening.
5, and then go to the market. And what do I want most?
Happiness. Happiness. We want happiness most. And what is happiness except for a deluxified board game known as Honeybuzz with deluxified meeples and
100% organic strategy.
100% organic
It's
strategy.
hilarious.
Elf Creek, once again, if you want to send a giant package of those
Gummies?
gummies. Gummies.
So much fun to play with.
Or if anyone knows where you can buy them, I'll do that too. I'm not against
You
buying
probably
them.
just take
Move.
glue, like the,
This is a home ed project for you. This is a classroom project for you. Have fun with it.
thank you.
I'm done.
You're done. I will go ahead and recall, because recalling is what I'm going to do. Rena,
Yes.
it is your turn. I'm going to go ahead and move here, because why not? And then it's your turn, Rena. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5.
taking all the pieces I want.
Me? Or?
Her.
Oh, no, okay. I wish it was me, honestly.
Nope.
And then I have foraging action.
Foraging actions.
And a fan
Foraging
action, which I don't
actions
need. Your
in
turn.
my soup. Monkeys and lions. My turn? No, she's turn.
It's your turn.
What you gonna go for? What you gonna go for?
I went.
Cool. Okay, my turn. My turn. So I think I want to do that followed by that. That's the way to go.
I see.
So I am going to go ahead with I want a fan. Where's the fan? The fan's over there. No, I don't want a fan. I want a sail. You guys have all the sails. Why are you taking all the sails? Okay.
I would like to go get another sale, but there's just no way.
That's why you
This is
people
not-
generate in the beginning.
This is
Usually
not
I
cool.
do, but I decided not to.
That is a
this time.
giant stack of things over there. I'm not even trying to get involved in that. That is messy and unfortunate, and I guess I have to take a different action. I think I'm actually just going to go
Benefit of
ahead
having Beeples.
and take this. I'm paying 5. It's late in the game, but I want that flexibility. I'm taking this. Sorry. I'm
Thanks,
gonna,
I'll take your 5.
No, you cannot take my 5. And I'm going to put this over here like
See
so.
your 5 and raise you.
Okay. I'm just on the board. We're all on the board. That part we're good on.
No, I'm not.
And I'm going to go ahead and move one. So I'm moving one to acquire. Do I want the tile or do I just want a nectar? I think I just want a... So I'm going to go... Let's do one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and sell first. I'm going to sell this to get my 5 money back. And then this lowers by 1. This goes to here. Then I'm going to take my fan action to move this over here. Generate these 2. Followed by that one as well. And then that's over there. And then from there, I believe I want... this one over here. I said I want to move to a nectar. I think I do want the nectar. I think the nectar makes more sense. I'm going to take a nectar. Okay.
Pollen. Repeat after me, right? Look at my face, right? Pollen. Fallen.
Je m'habille boop.
Fallen.
Je m'habille boop. There's like 15 people who laughed out loud because they knew exactly what I was doing there. And the other rest of you, you should watch Friends more.
You're funny.
Oh, look who's getting in on the bee generating game.
Ooh.
No, there's nowhere else to
You
go.
could have gone to the fan action.
I don't need to fan anything. I have nothing to fan.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's do this because I think we actually are approaching endgame at this point.
Yes, we
We
are.
have 2 orders left in this stack, 1
that's
order left
actually
in
a
this
good
stack.
thing.
Sure, while she's taking her turn, do you mind passing me the rule book in the cubby next to you?
No, because I'm debating if I want to switch my turn.
Yeah, I just want to
she
check
didn't
up
wait. Put
endgame
it back.
trigger.
Because you're taking forever.
Yes, because there's no
I'm
point.
just checking endgame trigger in terms of I know what it's triggered by, but the play continues until we've all had an equal number of turns.
No.
I started.
That's rude.
It's not.
Okay, cool. I got it all.
I'm
Okay,
so happy for
my
you.
turn?
Yes.
Yep.
Finally. 1. Take a fan.
Stick a fan on you. If you need me, let me go. If you got no place to go, you done sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna
excited
go
for
here.
next turn. Please don't ruin it for me.
Oh, you're doing a double.
I
She's doing a
am.
double. She's doing a double, and it's still on camera. Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
I checked. Now this part over here, I think I'm gonna go like so. Okay, and that's again still on camera situation.
Recall.
Sure, your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Rena.
Oh, she left a nice spot for you.
I did.
She did.
And the last tile. Did we ever finish a stack of tiles?
I don't think so.
Again,
Yes,
this is
we have.
something
We have?
We have.
we have apparently. Maybe.
Wait, where,
I don't think
how
you
is
can
this-
do that.
Did you build it illegally? What are you doing?
No, I have not built anything illegally.
No, it does work. It
but
does work. Just put it in. Put it in.
I can't.
Yeah, now put it in. Try. And now move one tile out until it fits. Yep. Now drop. Yep.
No, but you
Yeah,
have
no,
to line things
It's
up.
Oh yeah, you
no,
did something wrong.
No, she cannot build that way.
You've somehow done something incorrectly. Oh, the tile above it is wrong.
This?
Yes, that
Why?
one couldn't have gone that way.
Why not?
Maybe it can.
It goes against.
Oh, it does.
here.
It does, but she can't
I'm
complete
just
that.
2 shapes are not converging.
No, they're not.
So
How is that a thing?
It's a thing.
Try. Okay.
Yeah, that will work.
Oh, you accidentally did it in a way that you couldn't make it work.
yeah,
That's interesting.
this and then I can do this. -ish. We'll figure it out.
No, I have to go like that. Yeah, like that. There we go.
And there. And
Yeah.
I've done it.
That's called undoing your last turn. We let that happen. It's all good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Now I get 5 money.
You get 10 money.
Why?
Generates twice.
Oh, that's so much
That's so much fun.
And then do the other ones. Oh, that's the only one that generates twice. The rest will all generate once.
Okay, this is
Sale.
a sale.
Yep.
What did I want to sell?
Everything.
I
Everything.
did want to.
Well, you can sell 3 of the star and get 12. That's not that,
Yeah,
is it?
it's not that fun.
That's very unrewarding.
Um,
You could do a fan generation first in order to get another one of these.
I can do. I'll do a fan generation here.
Generate those 2.
This.
Does the game end right away, or do we each
We,
get one more
we
turn?
get an even number of turns.
And then
which
I'm
means
going
if I trigger end game, you get another turn. If you trigger end game, you don't get another turn. And if she
Right.
triggers end game, no more turns.
That would be sad. Please don't trigger endgame, because I just want to finish one more.
No,
Selling.
she'd have to be selling. She'd have to be generating both of these order stacks. This one and this one and that. You have another turn for sure. Probably.
I don't think so. Oh, actually, no, because you have to also do the one
Yes,
underneath. So
yes.
you
There'd be 3. If she fulfills 3 orders this turn, she deserves the win.
That's
You won't even score points on it, so we'll just give her the win.
Selling these.
Okay.
I'm getting this.
Okay, which means you do get a fan generation, which is the
I
nice
know,
part.
that was the purpose.
She's like, watch me trigger end game.
What is the order that I need to meet? I
Oh,
don't
interesting.
think I can.
No, she only has one more cell action.
I need the order to be 3. I've done this.
So even if you
I
trigger
did
endgame,
this.
I can still
Correct.
can
I
have
did
a
a
turn.
cell.
Okay,
Yep.
fine.
And then I need a extra fan generation,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm going to generate these.
Okay.
Get a star and this. Sorry, this turn is taking a while.
It's a lot of
So
stuff
many
that's going on.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a busy turn.
Then I am going to.
Did you not mark your cell off when you did it? You did a cell.
I did a cell.
So you should mark it off.
Where?
With your pollen, aren't you using your neck? Yeah, pollen.
I only have 2,
Okay.
so I was doing the ones that made more
Use
sense.
your money. Use your money. Put your money on
Money?
it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I did this. And then I am going to use this wild to
Yep.
sell again.
Okay. Mark it off.
And sell this, this, and this.
That's going to be this order. No. What's order that? What is that?
This.
Oh, that one. Okay, great. So you're
Is it
doing
it?
that. Yep, it is.
Sorry. These all go here.
Okay.
Where's
Mark it
my
off.
selection?
Yep, that's your wild. Yep. Then you have a fan generation and a
I have
movement.
a movement. So 1.
Take a nectar. Pollen.
Pollen. And then
See my beep boop.
and then a fan generation. What do I want to generate?
Okay.
There's no way for me to get those.
It's
It's
unfortunate.
really struggle.
Hard life. Hard
It
life.
is.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Let's put that first up.
Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum,
Get these two
ba-ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. It's a hard knock life for us. I don't know if I can get that either. You'd have to.
Oh,
Wait,
I just got it.
you're able to finish this turn though? You can't sell it.
I don't
though.
have another action.
Okay. Great. So Shira's going to trigger endgame on her next turn.
Right.
Basically. So this is our last turn.
Nope, she can't. She has to recall.
I do.
Oh, we have 2 turns. We have 2 turns left. Try to be as mean as possible. What can we do along the way that's hurtful? Okay.
Well, it's your turn.
Okay, it is my turn. I'm going to do a sale action. But the problem is all these actions are kind of blocked up, aren't they? The sale action's still blocked up completely. I could take a fan generation action. It's not worth it to me. I think I'm going to ultimately take another wild, even though it is bizarre that I'm doing that. But I'm going to pay 5.
that.
I just don't like paying 5. I like being adjustable to what I need to do. But I do get 3 wild actions and a birth. So I'm going to get my birth over there like so, or technically over there, and then I'm going to get 3 wild actions. So my first wild action is going to be a sale where I go over here. That allows me to sell this and this. So I'm going to get those out over here. And then that also gives me another sale action because of this. So it gives me another sale action, which I'm going to hold on to for a second. So I have a sale action. I'll mark it with a token over here. And then get 2 more wilds that I have left. My 2 more wilds, I think I want to... I can't generate 2 stars, so I can't do that. So with my 2 wilds, I think the right moves right now are going to be to go collect fictional nectar. So I'm going to go nectar and nectar with my 2 wilds. Pollen. And then with my last sale action over here, I'm going to cash in my sale now to sell 6 of these, which is going to give me 42 money, and that moves down.
Nice.
Can I have 42 money, Shira?
It's a lot.
It is a lot. I still don't think I'm winning.
Oh, no.
I think that might have. That's 5. I will not give you 50.
50. I'll take
I'll
50.
give you 42.
Okay.
My turn?
That does put me in fighting range, I believe. But I think Shira's going to win this. She just has... Those 2 20s are killer.
I know.
You just earned 2 20s.
My
That
2
is
20s are
true.
killer.
3 you have.
I
Does it
hear
make
you.
more sense to just sell 2 of them here as opposed to here? Because then it's 8 money as opposed to 7.
Yes, but you also get another sale here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fine. So we'll put those 2 here. Sell this for 7 money.
Okay.
And then I get another
Yeah,
sale.
we've always had the game end through the orders going away before the market emptied. I don't know what that says about us or the game or whatever, but it's always gone that way.
Okay, so
What market?
This market has never emptied to the
I
bottom.
used 1 sale here.
It's not as fun.
It's not as
Then
fun
I
as
have
getting
2
more.
more sales.
Yep. You can do this one right now. No, you can't. You can't do that one. I lied.
So then I will sell this one
For 8.
For 8.
Yep. This shifts down.
And then I will sell these 2
For
for
10. Okay, so you get another 18. And Shira, your turn. Shira can recall.
Oh, and then
Boring,
I have
but
a...
and there's no point really moving around. You may as well try to move just in case. But woohoo! And then my turn. Okay. And it is my last turn. It is my last turn, and I do believe that I want to
What gives
get...
you that idea?
What gives you that idea, indeed. So I can't do anything in terms of that. I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bee generating system over there. That's going to be this. And then I'm going to take this like so. Whoops, sorry. And I'm going to put this here, which is going to do 3 things for me. The first is it's going to give me a bee. That's going to be important, because then I'm going to use my first wild to generate another bee, so that now I get to 10 points. Can I have 10 points here? Okay, that's going to be second place for that one. That's going to be that. And then I still have 1 more wild and a movement. I will move, which will give me a nothing. I'll move and get a nectar. And then I have 1 wild left, which means I can sell something. And I believe the best thing to sell at this point
Can you
would
put this
be
in a
this.
previous circle you created, or it's only the circle
Yeah,
you
in any
made?
circle. Any circle.
You know you did create one over
I know,
there.
but it doesn't give me any points to do so. I'd rather take the nectar, because the nectar is worth a point. And then I will pollen, unbelievable. Yeah. And then I'm going to sell my last
So many
wild.
people.
Is I'm going to sell this in order to get 7 money, and I can move that down. Sure, can I have 7 money?
My turn?
Yes, indeed.
So the
It would be fun
cell,
to toyed with you and say, I'm not ending it this game.
That would be amusing, actually.
the cell moved. So here I am with 2 cells and a wild.
2 cells in a wild. Nice.
Yeah.
Can you steal Shira's token out from under her? Yes, you can.
Please don't.
Do it. Absolutely do
I
it.
mean,
You can take this.
Yes, you can.
Although the truth is, if you can, you should take this
I
one
will
first.
still have another turn.
But can you take this one? So you should do this one first. Because that's worth 8 money and it gives you another cell, which I think is better than the wild.
She has nothing left to sell.
Okay.
I do.
Yep. Okay, you have another cell there. Plus whatever this comes out, which might be relevant. Because you still have a wild. What do you have?
I have a wild and a cell.
You had, how many cells do you have total?
I had 2 cells.
And plus 1 is here. So you have total
Yeah.
3 cells, which you've used 1. So you're down to 2 cells and a wild left.
Okay, so use this one.
So you can use a wild to generate stuff if you want. For instance, if you regenerate here, you can do this again.
I can.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that's your wild to generate.
I don't like you helping her very much. Because I was literally
unfortunate.
planning on taking those.
You're going to take this one.
I was going to take
Unbelievable.
3. I was
Oh.
going to take 2 or 3.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have 2 cells left. You use down 1. You're back up to 2. But you have to actually get rid of those.
And hold on a second. This one,
Yep.
this one, and this one.
And you have 2 cells left to sell your last 2 resources, which would go down 1 and 1.
And
So you got
that's
6 and 4, which is another 10.
10.
That's a pretty efficient way to clear out your system there.
Thank you.
Cool.
Isn't my turn.
It is your turn.
I don't like you. Guys, whatsoever.
We should still invite her back. Even if she doesn't, we should still invite her back.
Sorry.
She's good.
You're evil. Evil, evil. Sell.
And just looking at the board. Ooh, it's still all on the board.
I know, I'm really mad
Every
at-
single one.
mad
Sure, you
about
should just
that.
take that last one and just push it off to the side. Be like, oh, it's off camera.
No,
Oh,
because
no.
then it doesn't give me anything.
This is also the lowest we've ever managed to get any of these before.
A single? No, we've gotten some down to the bottom.
Yeah,
We've never just
moving
we
one.
never gotten all of them. Okay? Getting a nectar.
Getting a nectar.
Pollen. Oh, my dear
Pollen.
lord.
You're confusing me even now.
Pollen. Say it with me. Pollen.
I'm
Okay.
going to sell and get this
Pollen.
one. Also, I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever gone through the whole thing before.
Yeah, we haven't done that either.
What?
Going down through the whole entire thing.
No, we've never done that before.
Taking
Okay.
this.
Yep.
And then that gives me another fan.
Yep.
Generation.
So you can generate. And the way it works with these bonus actions is you can use them at any point. You don't have to use them right away. They're just earned the same way they are as you. I literally just did that.
What did you just do?
I just like I just
you
pointed to my hive.
You can't do
I'm
that.
pointing to my hive. It's all good. It's all good. We can fix it. Only one part actually matters, by the way.
I
That
know.
single line down the middle. The rest of it is. But I'm still going to organize the rest while I wait.
That was that generate. That pre-generate. Then, well, actually, if I'm going to do it that way.
Dun,
Do
dun,
this.
dun, 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 dun,
Well, it doesn't
dun,
make a
dun,
difference.
dun, 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 dun. I think it's something like this, but I can't be sure.
Then,
I did this wrong. This is
I'm
definitely not
going-
how it was.
I
here
used
it
my
is.
cell.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. Did it.
And
Got my thing back together. Oh, you're adding a
That's
point?
really
Okay,
annoying
cool.
that you finished that one.
I hear. I respect that.
And then I'll generate again. Is nectar worth anything at the end of the game?
Each nectar and pollen is worth a point.
Cool. Alright,
You done?
game end.
Okay, now we add up points. We're going to add up points, first of all, for anything we have left over there. So, for instance, in this
These are
case,
points?
who has the most empty cells in a straight line? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 5.
I have 4.
Okay, so I get 20 points, you get 10, and I don't believe we score third place in a 3-player game. Only in a...
remember.
Yeah, so I get 20, you get 10, we add up. From there, we've done all the awards, because 2 of them were in-game awards, 1 was end-game. We are now going to add up 1 point for each nectar and pollen remaining. We are going to add up the points for our orders and the actual money we have, and that's our score. So everyone can go ahead and do that, and we will touch base shortly. Okay, I got that. I'm just going to show this on camera, because people get me all the time catching things wrong.
That is
Okay.
true.
Okay, that 100,
That was all
5,
And then these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 110, 115, and then 130, and 139.
16 plus 7 is 23.
23. Yep.
45. Okay.
What do you have?
125.
Nice. Let's look at this. Now I'm curious what she has.
I lost track. You guys are
unfortunate.
confusing me.
How much money do you have in points?
Okay.
That's 80.
Yeah, 20, 40, 60.
You're not counting on
80.
camera, by the way. Nobody can see. Here, move this all over here. Move this over here. Okay, so we got 80.
80. And then this is 7 and 8 is 15, 7 and 8 is 15, that's 30. So
Okay.
that's 110.
110 plus.
120.
No, she's going to win.
course she's
99
gonna
is
win.
18. 120,
120 plus
Thir-
18.
That's
138.
138 plus 5 is 38 and 5 is 43.
143.
What did you get?
What did I have again?
I had 125, so
I had 139, I think.
considering
That's
I only
close.
Yeah, I
had
139. 143, 139.
and 125, which I only, by the
Whoa.
way, I only had 4 worker tiles the entire game.
That literally comes down to the difference between me having to buy one of those decrees versus just getting a different tile. That's
Yes.
literally the difference here.
I mean, I've bought
Wow.
a couple of those decrees
First,
too.
I bought a lot of money tiles this time.
The money, I like the money tiles. Money tiles is a solid strategy of
Yes.
just getting tons of, like, just 5
Like
points,
this
5
was
points, 5 points.
15 points straight
Yeah.
up.
And then if you activated them again, because you activated these twice, that's another 10 points. That's 25 points.
Well, I don't think she completed it in one.
143, 139, 125. Right?
Yeah.
25, yeah. Cool. That is going to be Honeybuzz. So, review time. If you've jumped here from the timestamps, hi, nice to meet you. We've talked about a lot of things. We've kept our hives on camera.
Sender
All
learned how
good.
to spell pollen.
Okay, I always knew how to spell pollen. Saying pollen, that was the issue. Either way,
I still think I'll
so
confuse it every game
I
we
will
play.
definitely confuse it. It's going to be a thing. I think I have confused in the past. It's just been worse than usual this game. So, it's time to do the review part. All the fun stuff in usual. So, starting off the bat, let's go with you, Rena. What do you like about this game?
The honey.
Elf Creek, I'll
the
send
honey
you my
is
address.
actually called nectar. See, the honey is called the nectar.
Interesting.
It's true.
Sweetie, wait. Nectar. It's not so hard. I've been saying it all game.
Nectar.
Nectar.
He's Canadian. He doesn't know how to pronounce something sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
And about
the
that.
nectar-
About that.
The nectar tiles are, I really like them.
Yes,
They're very tactile
clearly.
and they're really fun to play with. And the Beeple stack.
And we
very
don't
nicely.
eat them, remember? We don't put them in
Elf
our
Creek
know,
Games
but
is like
it-
watching this, like, do you know how many hours of design time go into this thing, and all she can talk about is the nectar?
I'm not done. I really, really like the artwork. The artwork is very pleasing.
Adorable.
It's adorable. It's really fun. I like the gameplay. I love tile playing games.
Yes.
Tile playing games are definitely probably one of my favorite. I like the strategy that's involved. I think each time I've played, I've done different strategies. But overall, I just very much enjoy the game each time I've played it.
Yep.
I just have a lot of fun.
Sure, your turn.
Okay, my favorite thing is also the nectar. They're so squishy.
It's so squishy!
I said squishy, not
That's fine.
fluffy.
I will call you Squishy.
And you'll be my
My
squishy
squishy
forever and
forever.
ever.
It's like a weird pop culture reference review.
Finding Nemo.
Is that funny? Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
Dory.
I'm So Squishy is
And you will
from...
be my, no, it's so
Despicable
fluffy.
Me.
It's from Despicable Me.
It's so fluffy!
I'm gonna die.
very
Friends,
fun.
Despicable Me, Finding Nemo. You learn so much here.
I love tile placing games as well. I like the fact that you can try different tactics each time.
Yes.
I went really heavy on these ones
Yes.
this time. I usually don't, actually. And I usually get more wild, which doesn't help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the physical components. The artwork is adorable. It's super pretty. I know you were mentioning that it has another way that you can
Yes,
play that
I
has
touched
a
upon that.
memory game.
Yeah.
I don't like memory
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
So-
My memory is not very good.
So the memory aspect is, it's partial memory, partial deduction, but you basically place all these tiles face down, move around, look, peek, and mark things on a
See?
board.
They have
It's...
artwork on the other side.
Yeah,
Really
this is an
pretty.
aspect of the game that
Yeah.
we have not tried it. We've read the rules for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've read the rules. We haven't tried it. We just said, and partially because I've heard other people talk about it, and just from reading the rules, it's like, it just feels like, why would you add that to this game? But that said, keep in mind
I
that
haven't tried it yet.
that we haven't tried it. So our bias against it and the fact that we probably never will play
They
with
have
it
a raccoon
doesn't mean it's
and
bad. It
two
just means
bears.
we're biased against it. So yeah.
Look at the artwork. It's a raccoon,
It's so cute.
2 bears, a skunk, a mouse, a
Yes.
squirrel.
You were saying about the things you like. The skunk, the beer.
Yeah,
artwork.
Artwork. I really like the artwork, and it's all very thematic.
Yes.
Like everything ties in. Like even the first player thing. They also give you a tiny little pot of honey,
Yes.
which we don't know
I
what
know
to do with.
It's just another
but
marker.
it's so much fun with.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like that you have to actually think about what shapes you're designing
Yep.
because
Yes.
and then target how you're getting them. There's also a little bit of stealing of tiles from other players, which can get a little mean.
Yes. Like, when we stole all your orders and you still managed to win, so I don't feel bad at all.
I could have won better.
Could have won better. Yes.
I think that's it. Your turn.
No, that was her turn. That's my turn. So when I go last in these, it's going to be a lot of echoing what they said. I like the artwork and components are incredible, absolutely incredible. The placement is rewarding. There's a lot of different ways you can pursue different strategies. I would say my favorite part to a degree is the various goals that they set out, because they give you sort of something to try for that you've never done before. So trying to go for like an empty straight line in my hive, which for what it's worth, I don't know if that's what they mean, but because it's these lines, but I think that's what they mean. But trying to go for that is an interesting new tactic I've never done before. Trying to completely go for all your
If
workers.
it's not, I had this that had no things inside.
No, that doesn't count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If these empty
That
spaces
doesn't
and
count.
you're not allowed to fill them.
No.
I could have won by more.
By more. But
I would
yeah,
have gotten
so
10 extra points.
and then like we played another game where it was like the strategy was to have the most of those wild tiles. So now suddenly there's a different dynamic in play. Now those things that cost 5, now there's an additional reward because you might get 20 points out of it.
Yes,
All
you went
those
for that
goals.
one.
Yeah, I
'Cause you
did. That's
paid
one. Yeah.
5 for 20.
Yep, all those goals in the game shift up the way you play the game because the core mechanisms, the core actions, there's really just core 6 actions you're doing and the way you combine those actions throughout the course of the game as you build out these bubbles and try to develop all the things you're trying to sell and build and populate and all those things. So I do like the variability of the rewards, the goals that give you something else to focus on each game. Past that, it's great. It's a solid gateway. It's gateway plus in the sense that it's got a decent amount of strategy in, but also fairly simple at its core. They have different setups in terms of the initial starting setup. I can't say I feel particularly strongly about how it makes the game feel different, although some of them can at the...
Did
they
you
get more
never
difficult.
recall your 3 workers that would have made 10?
Not this time, yeah. But we don't know how that scores. We don't know if 10 workers is having them pulled out.
I think it's having them in
Are
your
you still
hand.
just trying to find ways
Yes.
to win more?
Yes.
She won the game and she can't stop interrupting the review with ways that like I could have won more. And maybe this. What about
Because
this?
I want a bigger margin. I don't like it that all of our margins are always so close.
I
in this
love it
game.
when that
I love it when
happens.
the margins are
That's
so
great.
close.
No, I like beating you superiorly.
Okay, we're gonna ignore this default character flaw situation, and we'll focus more on the review aspect. But yeah, so overall, what I like, lots of solid aspects.
6 in my hand. Did
just
you talk
playing
about
around.
how you have to stack? Like, I like that mechanism.
Yeah,
also,
no,
that,
but it's worker placement that it doesn't stop you from going where someone is, but getting there first certainly is beneficial.
Yeah.
And then you have this interesting mechanism where, as you recall, you can still have someone else's larger stack stuck there, which means even though you took your piece off, I still have to play 3 to beat Rena's 2, because now Rena's 2 is there, even though there's no 1 there.
Yeah.
All these fascinating things that all interplay well in a fairly, what's the right word for it? A fairly cohesive system of stuff that
He's
works
Canadian
together
again. He
fairly
doesn't know
well.
words.
As far as what you didn't like, sure, starting with you this time.
The margin of winning is too narrow.
Okay, apparently.
I actually don't think I have any really complaints about this game. I think the fan is a little stupid.
It's just a marker to
It's
show,
a marker,
yeah.
but
It's
it's
because you can
extra.
it's just you always just place whatever is touching one thing. For those who want that visual aid, it's you place the fan down and anything touching it generates
and I wouldn't
nectar.
like the memory part.
Yeah, that's
Again, we haven't
Yeah.
tried it yet, so
hypothetically.
It's okay.
We are biased against the memory part.
indeed.
I think that's really it.
Mina, for yourself?
I don't really have anything that I don't like. I'm very happy with everything that I play.
Yeah. So for me,
You just don't play a lot of games.
you also look so sad. You're like really happy with the game. I like it, but
No, I
I'm
really
gonna throw
like it.
nectar.
I'm not going to throw
She's
nectar.
not. She won't
Nectar
wanna
is
lose it.
precious.
I know, it really is. That's also
It is
another thing
late.
that I don't like. There's a limited amount of nectar. So if someone has them hoarding all of them,
is
you
that
mentioned...
is that the case though?
Yes.
Because I think there's a limited number of tiles, and you can only ever have tiles storing
right.
nectar. We've never actually run out of the nectar.
I think
I don't think you
there's
can.
a specific amount of tiles
sure?
that you go
I
to
don't.
nectar.
I'm not certain. I don't think you
I
can.
feel like there was a time I wanted to generate it and I couldn't.
No, that was
don't know.
because I was playing with it in my hand and it wasn't on the board.
Oh, that's
That could have made the game different.
she could have won by more. Whatever. So, as far as what I don't like, it's not that there's nothing I.
Squish 2 of them together. Look, 2 of them are squishing together.
It's
I
not.
know.
It's not that there's anything I
Push it
don't.
together and then they stick.
It's not
Sorry.
that there's anything I don't. This is the most chaotic review ever.
No,
It's not that there's
there was
any.
another one that was just as bad.
I'll just wait. It's not the same thing I don't like about the game. Rather, I would say that in terms of the game itself, the one concern I do have is the longevity of the game, in the sense that I have enjoyed every single play of this game, and I imagine we are gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna continue to play it, have fun with it, etc. I enjoy it every single time. But it also feels mostly the same every single time. Those goals are going to be the biggest aspect that mix things up. But ultimately, there's 6 core actions, and we're mostly building our own engine. Past getting each other's way a little bit, you're going through the same motions. Not a lot changes game to game past those goals, like I already said. To that end, I very much want an expansion for this game. I want things that mix up the experience. And they do have the honeypot expansion, which is available in the Kickstarter. It doesn't really add much to the game. It adds a mechanism where these tiles can be taken and stored and people can buy them. It doesn't really add to the gameplay, at least not in my opinion. So I really want an expansion for Honeybuzz, because the core game, really incredibly solid. But I just want this to be a game that, 2 years from now I'm still playing, as opposed to right now, in its current state, if nothing changed, this is the kind of game that would be stay in my collection for a while, I'd enjoy it for a while, and at a certain point I'd look at it and say, I've played this one out, it's time for something else. So that's going to be my biggest complaint. Not really a lack so much as a general aspect of the variability of the game. Now, it's worth mentioning once I'm talking about that there is an expansion planned. I don't know the details exactly, but there are expansions planned for the game, so I do know that we're going to get something. What that something is, don't know exactly. I'm sure we'll find out, but there definitely is something coming on that end.
How many gold cards are there?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a decent amount of variability.
Okay, so
yeah.
that does have some variability.
It does. No,
but...
it definitely gives you something different to focus on. But you're still focusing on the same.
Yeah.
It's the same exact engine, just a slightly different pivot on the strategy involved in that engine.
Place, sell, repeat. Place,
Yeah.
sell, place, make, sell, repeat.
Yeah, and it works. Again, I like it. I do like it. I don't let it take away from the positives of the game. It's just worth noting as a variability long-term aspect. As far as what you can see, others not liking anything in this category.
Not really.
I mean, so I do think it's Gateway Plus, so I don't think, if you're looking for like heavy, complicated strategy, then I don't know if there's that. In terms of luck, there's not really a lot of luck or anything like that. If you don't like the fact that people can steal things out from under you, certainly a factor. You can build out the most complex hive, and then someone can take the last nectar tile that you need to finish your hive, or you can be planning for an epic turn at the end of the game where you will win more than you had otherwise won, and have people steal those cards out from under you, so people can get in your way. If that's not your thing, that's not your thing, but I think this is all around a solid game. Mm-hmm. Ratings time. Shira, what do you rate it?
Can we use halves?
You can do what you
always
want.
use
I have my system. You can do what you want.
4.5.
You know?
I rated it 3.
3?
3.
You sound like you liked it more than that.
I like it. It's a good solid
Do you
game.
understand
it's not
the
one of my
rating
favorites.
system? That
Yes.
it's not 1 out of 3?
Yes, I understand it's not 1 out of 3.
Cool. I'm fine with that. I just thought you liked it more.
Yes.
I could be wrong.
It's a good game, but to me it's just a good game.
Just a good game.
With components that you only slightly like.
How do you rate the components of the game?
That's a 4.
Okay. What is a 5 to you?
What game
Cthulhu.
is...
Cthulhu. Okay,
Oh my
cool.
goodness.
So apparently throw Cthulhu in the expansion, we'll talk. But for myself, it's going to be a tricky one. I'm not going to use halves, but I will give it what I'll clarify. For me, it is a 4 to 5. I do like it. I think it's great. My biggest thing is that variability. This is one that, while it is a 4 to 5 today, if things didn't change, this is one that would creep down over time.
Yeah,
But for today,
same.
absolutely a 4 to 5. Really enjoy every single play of it. That's basically it. Until next time, I am Alex,
Irina.
And I'm Shira.
and have a good one.